Being so for real, I'm burning out bad. And it comes down to, like, I am multi-passionate. I do a lot of stuff all the time. And with the ADHD and the OCD, like, I can get obsessive and very fixated on things. And so when I'm passionate about something, I go hard. You've seen it. I go hardcore. And then it's like I come to an edge and just fall off a little bit. I try not to be that emotional on the internet or like get too into the mental health stuff because it's just not my space. Like, I've been candid about my OCD diagnosis, I've been candid about my ADHD diagnosis, and like the medications I take and all that stuff, but I've never really like dove deep into the actual feeling. And what you hear from like other big creators is like the visibility comes risk, and it's very true. And I wanted to preface, like, nothing in particular happened. Like, it's actually the same stuff people have been saying about me since I started, or just, like, it's the same stuff. And so I wasn't, like, in particular triggered by anything. It's just like I hit a wall a few days ago. I took a smidgen of a break. I had some drafts saved up, so I just edited and scheduled them out for until I think Wednesday. And I pouted all day. I literally slept all day. Sunday, it's my husband's day off from work, so he could watch the kids. Literally woke up at 7 something this morning, went back to sleep at like 1 o'clock. 10 p.m. right now, I'm awake. And to be honest, I'm about to go back to bed. It's really easy to look at your favorite creators. Like, for me, I think of a couple of artists in particular and just think to yourself, like, wow, they have no bad days. Like, they really understand what this is. They're smart, they look like they've got it all together. And like, I try to show that I'm messy and don't have it all together all the time, even though like I'm ambitious. I will try anything. Like, I will very purposely set out to try as many things as I can so I can fail a lot, because I truly believe if you fail a lot, you succeed a lot. I'm still in the middle of this, so I actually don't have answers for getting out of it. For me, whenever I'm in slumps like this in regards to my artwork, usually I return to technical skills. So like the workbook I just did, and then now I'm in a class to learn 3D modeling. That is how I personally cope. But I know that for some other people, that's very overwhelming. I want you to be comforted in the fact that if you go through phases like this, you're not alone. And if you watch me often and you think to yourself, wow, I'm kind of like that, I would recommend getting tested for OCD and ADHD, because what you see is in fact the medicated version of this. I'm still on the journey of figuring out what that medication looks like, which, to be honest, could be the trigger for this wall I've hit. I've been experimenting with my medication because my OCD in particular is very powerful. My biggest interest overall are just like helping people who feel like they've not had people like them. I was like this in high school, where I always felt like I was the oddball out. I'm easily excitable. I show my emotions in public. I've been labeled cringe my whole life. I've always been loud. I've always been a goof. And I genuinely, not until I was in my mid-20s, thought that there were people like me. Which, yeah, maybe that's ignorant in a way. I grew up in the South. Southern people are some of the fakest people you'll ever meet. You know, the whole bless your heart thing, it's real. And I grew up in a home that was extremely dysfunctional, extremely abusive. I would not wish my childhood on a single human being on this earth. So just know, if you go through phases like this, you're not alone. I would love to tell you how to get out of it. I work on that every time it happens. And I don't think I have a definitive answer other than it does get better. It gets better every single time. And I can guarantee you it gets better every single time.